Hi there, Spitfire here with Game Mode 5, and today I'm going to be going over a little piece of Torchlight with you. The reason behind this is that I really do like this game, and I'm hoping that you guys will indeed start to like it too. Okay, so here's the deal. We just beat the Overseer. Now, where we're about to go, there are going to be three chambers that each have a glyph in them. We're going to split this up into 3 videos showing you the 3 distinct chambers, and we're going to go through them and kill some bad guys and things like that.
The beauty of these sunken gardens shines through an age of dust and decay. Why did they fall to ruin? Could the same corruption that affects me now be responsible for this centuries-old destruction? The thought that this blight could be so ancient unnerves me. But if it consumes me, I must go deep enough that I can never escape to do harm. And there is still hope. A fool's hope, but I cling to it.
Alright, so we're going to continue here. Alright, now we're going to head out. I am rocking my pistols, so most of our damage will be done at a distance. But we're going to stop. We're going to talk to this young lady.
These ruins. I've read of them. This is Hysteria. Their discoveries are the foundation of my art. Oh, I wish Brink could see this.
Okay, so there we go.
I have deactivated these 3 rune gates, but it is the 4th that leads deeper. Some threat must have caused the Assyrians to disable it. The destination glyphs are missing. We'll need to find those missing glyphs to continue. Search the active gates while I study this chamber. Hurry, there are many obstacles between us and the Ember Forge below.
So I'm going to guess here that I'm going to find the purple rune and the purple gate.
New quest.
The yellow one in the yellow and the blue in the blue. Okay. So, in all seriousness, here there's a loading screen, and I know you guys can't see that. I don't know what's up with my video recording program not picking that up. Let's see here. I'm going to cough right now. And there we go. Hey, at least I'm honest about it, right? Okay. Now, as soon as it is done being derpy, which should be right about now. Here we go. Now, we're in the Asterian ruins. Now, we're in the green ruins. As you can notice, everything does have a nice green thing to it. It's just kind of theme, I suppose you would say. Okay, now, one of the things that I really like about this particular area is that it works for all the bad guys. Even with the mods enabled, the thing that would be possibly the most out of place would be the spiders. But then again, with it being kind of jungle ruins, you would expect to see them as well. Alright, so, we're going to go over here. Now we've got some of these little pygmy guys. I don't really know what to call them. And then, of course, we've got a Tyrant of Trees over here. We killed him. One thing that you're going to notice throughout this dungeon is with dual-wielding the pistols at long range, I don't seem to have a whole lot of trouble taking things out. I believe I might consume maybe 1 health pot through the entire thing. And I do make some fairly stupid mistakes, like running through and standing in poisonous clouds, which, yeah, I shouldn't do. But I've also got the excess healing from my pet, as you can see and hear right there. Every few seconds, my pet actually heals both of us and its own pet, if it has one. It's currently equipped... Oh, there's another Trent. Alright, there we go. It's currently equipped with Summon Skeleton 2 and Heal Allies. The great part about having the Heal Allies potion spell on the pet is the fact that his mana is pretty much endless. Very, very seldom will I ever see a pet run out of mana, and he casts it pretty much every time it comes up. That's a great thing. It's a little bit annoying from time to time, especially when I don't need the help or have to hear the noise. But it's a great trade-off, especially in battle, because you do sometimes forget to heal yourself. And as often as I tend to die in this game, I'm not going to complain. Alright, here we are, we're taking out this spider. Now, looking here, we are going to go around. There we go. Now, we're going to go ahead and open up some of these. There we go. Just gather up a little bit of gold here. A little bit of gold, a little bit of gold, a little bit of gold. Alright. Here's a few more of those little pygmy guys. Now, these little groups are interesting. Oh, there's another level. The purple ones are fine, but these pinkish ones here, the ones that change colors, they are a massive pain. If you're going up against these, now this is modded content, so it's not in the original game. The best way to make sure that you've ended it is to cast an AoE, whereas if you're beating them with a club or something, it's going to take you forever to get past it. And I just ran up here thinking that maybe there was another exit, but apparently I was wrong. Wrong. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try to take out these guys. And I noticed a glitch on the stairs. Shooting at an angle here just doesn't work. I don't know if maybe it's just outside my reach, or if that's an actual glitch. I'm not really sure. Okay, so we're going to take out some of these guys. Now, once I do, you'll notice that they explode into a cloud of poisonous gas. Which I've been charged with doing myself once or twice. Just ask my fiance about that on taco night. Alright, now, moving along, you'll see we have some more of those goopy guys up here. And we dispatch them. Of course, we do it the hard way because I'm hard-headed. And as a demonstration here, just to show you guys exactly how hard it is to get rid of these guys, we don't necessarily do a lot of damage in their small form, but they are annoying as can be. Alright, and let's go ahead and go up here. And we are going to take on these guys. Now I am slowly running out of inventory space. And we've got more of these goopy guys. As you can hear, he just told me that his pack is full. Now, here we go with our inventory. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to only have my pet have known items. If it's got a question mark on it, I don't really want to give it to him, because that means that I'm probably going to end up selling it that way. Selling items that way, you take a huge loss. Now, there is a spell somewhere in the game, if I can find it, that will identify it for the cost of mana, which isn't that bad, especially if you're sitting in town anyway. And there he is, he's saying about his pack again, and then I'm going to re-situate my inventory. Okay, let's see here. Now,
My pack is full.
And again, we run into the same issue here. Alright, now here you can see that I'm trying to make some hard decisions as far as what I'm keeping and what I am going to give to the dog. For the most part, anything two-handed has no use to me. I'm trying to build this character off of dual wielding, and that usually works pretty well for me. Alright, now we've got some space
Your
here in our
pet has
inventory.
departed.
And I'm sending the pet off to what he's going to do. Pick up a couple extra things here in the ruins. And of course, here is yet another one of those irritating slime things. Alright, now we're about to head downstairs, and by such time the pet should be back to us. This is kind of an on-purpose thing. Now let's go ahead and there we go. You see how that quickly that ended things when I did that? That is kind of an on-purpose thing, because I don't want to necessarily be without my pet for too long, because though he's low damage, he has so many other benefits of having him around that I really, you know, I don't want to be in battle too much about it. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and take out these guys.
Your pet has returned.
And there we go. And we've got a little bit of extra gold from our pet. And hey, we just found some more too. Take out the the Tyrant of Trees. Okay, I can't say it. Alright. And these. Now at this point this is a little bit tedious, but I do like to go ahead and clear out a level before I move on. Now, we're going to go ahead and come up the stairs. Alright, and there's our heal. We're going to go ahead and take out this tree monster here. Should only take a couple of hits. And there we go. Now, as we come downstairs, you will notice that this space is fairly barren, and it's kind of uninteresting. However, what it leads to is pretty much a nice way to take out the enemies there. Steal their loot. Of course, there's the inventory issue again. Let's go ahead and see if we can solve that. And again, hard decisions, hard decisions. And here we are just checking out our spells. Most of this stuff I've either equipped to myself, the pet, or just simply don't want. Alright. There we go. We both get healed. That's part of that annoying thing I was telling you about. We're going to go ahead and dispatch these guys, make quick work of them. I love how the chest sounds kind of like a bird. I don't know what to do with that. Alright. I believe we're ready to move on to the next space here. Let's double check. Here. Here. Yeah. Looks like we can move on. Alright. So now we can double back to inventory. Sigh. Okay, I'm just gonna pretty much give it everything in my inventory that I know what it is, and we're gonna continue and try to progress forward. Alright, now, here you're going to see that I'm going to try to access this fishing hole. Now, fishing's kind of a dull thing in real life and in the game, so we're only going to try to catch like 2 or 3 of these things. You'll notice when the rings touch each other and become gray, that's when you get your fish. Any other time, and it will tell you you haven't caught anything. You only have a brief moment of it doing that before you can no longer catch that fish that's nibbling on your line. And there we go. Now, the great part about fish is you can feed them to your pet and they basically transmute, or I don't know, they transform, whatever, into a different style of pet with different powers, different strengths, and different weaknesses, so that your pet can more closely mirror what you need out of them. This is great, especially in this particular mod pack, because there's more things that your pet can become because there are more mobs in it. Most of the things that your pet can become are pretty much based off of or modeled off of the things that you are fighting. Alright.
You have triggered a trap.
You don't say. Alright, so here we go. And there we go with our inventory. That's okay though. Let's go ahead and... again with the difficult decisions. Alright. Now, let's see. Here we go. This is fairly easy as we go through. And this is one of the things that I was talking about at the very beginning of the video, is that, you know, with the dual-wielding pistols, I am dispatching most of these enemies with, you know, little to no issue at all. That's something that I really think need more attention, or at least needed more attention. Now we're going to go back to town, and we're going to take care of our inventory issue. Now, yes, I could probably just stash this stuff in one of the many chests here in the town square. But rather than that, I think I'm just going to go on a selling rampage and get rid of the stuff. And I will keep a few health pots on me because those are always useful. I have a real tough time with the tuna fish meat because honestly I didn't know the value of it. But you know, right now all the gold is nice to have.
Hello there.
Now, I checked this particular vendor out because I wanted to see if maybe she had spells or if she had any guns or pistols or anything that I might want or need. But it looks like I'm going to find better tools as drops than I am going to be able to buy from her. At least at this level.
Take care
And
now.
we double check him, make sure that our pet inventory is empty, and then we're going to go back down into the mine. And there's another loading screen you guys probably don't even see, and I do apologize for that. I don't know what's up with Fraps, but you know, it's okay. I think it should repop here in just a second. And maybe, and maybe, and no, and maybe, and yes, and no, and maybe, and yes, and no, and maybe, and yes. There we go. Alright, so from here we're going to go on down here. Take out a couple of these bad guys. Of course, sometimes I wonder if we're the bad guys. We're the ones encroaching on their territory. But, you know, it's probably me just being analytical. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go back for this scepter. Not really sure why, but, you know, again, you know, all the gold that we can get helps. So, it might take us a couple extra seconds, but why not? And here we go.
A trap has been sprung.
You don't say. I wasn't about to figure that one out. Thanks, Sherlock. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and dispatch these guys. Which, you know, these guys are actually a little bit more difficult than the larger bosses, because the aiming and all that, it's a little bit tougher. You have to click directly on them. You know, and since they're smaller targets, it's harder with the pistols. So, here we go. There's another tree monster. And these guys are always a pain. Now see, this is what I was talking about. You know, I'm walking directly out of what should be a boss battle and into a poison cloud. That should not be as easy as it was for me. Alright. There we go. Now what I'm doing is I'm looking for a shard. The reason I'm looking for a shard is because the end of every level, you're supposed to get one. Now I was a little bit disappointed here, but once I go in here, another loading screen you guys don't see, sorry. Alright, the minute we go in here, I realize that the shard must be in this separate section. As you can see, I'm taking some kind of, looks like electrical damage, in combination with the poison damage. It's quite heavy, actually. Alright, take out our spider guy. Now, if you look in the bottom of the screen, you can see a little rotating purple piece of something. There it is again. And we pick it up. Our quest is complete. But I'm going to go ahead and take out this boss mob here. And see if there's anything else we can pick up. There we go. Every piece of gold counts. Oh, there's a ring. Alright. And then when we enter this portal here, that should be the end of the green the green, or, no, sorry, that was the purple. I don't know why I kept calling it green. Alright, well, till next time, guys, I'm Spitfire with Game Mode 5. Like, subscribe, comments, please.